Alrighty, boys. Sorry we couldn't get this video up last night. We're getting the video up. That's all that matters. Boys, we have probably the best SBC of all time, I would say, personally, is coming out to this game. Wow. Wow. Player pick between Ronaldo and Messi. So every single person who's watching this video, get in the comments. Let me know who you're going to choose. I don't even know who I'm going to choose. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to grind to get this. And we're going to talk about that in a second. I have a Messi Evo. I don't have a Ronaldo card this year. So it's one of those ones where I think for the way this game plays, both of these guys are going to be crazy. When I tweeted this out, a lot of people were saying that Messi is more meta this year. But honestly, guys, a Ronaldo with 90 pace and rapid, I wouldn't sleep on that. I wouldn't sleep on that. Messi a little bit more versatile as well because you could also use him as a right mid and a cam. He's going to have the base incisive and probably the base tiki-taka. A lot of people were saying this is a cry for help. EA is like down bad. Team of the year has been dry, so they got to do something absolutely insane. And the content devs at EA were probably like, what's the most insane thing we can do? Well, let's do a Ronaldo or a Messi SBC. They're right. That's absolutely crazy that they're doing this. These are the official playstyles. I don't know if the stats are official, but these are the official playstyles. So take it what you will. I think they're very good for both players. I think a Messi with Tech Plus is absolutely absurd. One of the best left stick dribblers in the game now gets Tech Plus. Now, we're going to go over this real quick because the leakers have the price of the SBC. And right now, they're saying don't expect the SBC to be cheap. Right now is priced over 2.6 million, but GOAT is GOAT. Look, I agree with that. I don't care that it's this expensive. But I guess the $1 million question is, does this mean that EA is going to bring the 8220? Is that why they're dropping this level of an SBC? Because that's what the comments are saying. Any big repeatable SBCs coming? Because no way I'm getting all this fodder from a 78.3, 2.6 mil, big pass. Could be adjusted until released to more or less, but I think is an okay price compared to their cards on the market. When you take a look at the cards on the market, guys, before this leak came out, Time Warp Ronaldo was 4 million coins. He's down 1.5 million coins, guys. Now, this version doesn't have tiki-taka, and this version also doesn't have any pace traits. But what we know Ronaldo has in the game is just an absurd running style. Ronaldo has one of the most premier, quickest running styles in FIFA, where he just glides. It's something with his player ID where he just moves crazy. He already on this card has, 8 base playstyles and a playstyle plus, so look, a 2 playstyle plus Ronaldo and 2.6 mil is the SBC. Give him a 2 playstyle plus. I mean, you look at that price. You look at Time Warp Messi even, right? This Time Warp Messi with tiki-taka tech, first touch, quick step, all this good stuff. This guy was also, 3 to 4 mil. So, look, for me, the price point, I get it because you look at these two cards and you see the market values, and I do understand it. I like it because it's really worth it to grind towards it. It's crazy to me at the moment how many SBCs EA is releasing that are crazy because we have the Butre from the other day who was downvoted, who I think is insanely slept on. We have Marcelo at the start of the game, the start of Team of the Year. We have a really good Frimpong card for 400K. We have a really good Wilson card. But not to mention, we've got this insane, if you go look at the leakers account, right? We've got this insane, I don't know if Azzy has it on his account. We've got a crazy TOTY SBC coming our way. It might be already out because I'm filming this video before content today. And we'll go over some of this other stuff. We've got a TOTY SBC coming out with finesse and incisive. And let me tell you this, if EA does the right thing here and gives TOTY either some sort of pace trait and a tiki-taka, wow. And they fixed his playstyle plus because obviously Power Shot plus, nobody wants that. Mad how many cards. So what I'm starting to put together is maybe EA is definitely going to bring the 8220. I mean, I don't know if it's tomorrow. I don't know if it's over the weekend. I don't know if it's Tuesday, Monday. I think it came out on a weekday in the second week with the full team. I thought it came out on a Monday or Tuesday. Maybe that's what we're going to get next week because the amount of SBCs, I don't know where EA thinks everyone's getting all this fodder from. They could drop the amount of gauntlets, the daily SBCs. It doesn't matter. People are not going to be able to get this much fodder for all these cards. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the EA wants you to choose. But I tell you this, bro. If they do drop that, wow, some of the cards you're going to be able to get in SBCs. Wow. And I think EA have had to hit the power curve button here with all these crazy cards, these double playstyle plus perfect cards because the Evos are just insane. The Evos people can get. But guys, I mean, look, 2.6 mil, for a Ronaldo or a Messi SBC, and we take a look right now at the fodder prices of 90 rated. And how much is a gold 90 right now? Rodri is a fodder gold 90. They're up to 52,000 coins because of this Ronaldo or Messi. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're up so much. So people are getting ahead of it. People are investing. What about an 89? Because I swear I had some 89s tradable that I just packed yesterday. How much is like an 89? Let's look at Harry Kane real quick. Let's look at Harry Kane. How much is Kane right now? 24K. So look, people are anticipating the 90 squads. Definitely. People are getting ready for that because they're double the price. I guess it makes sense. Some other things to talk about this weekend. There's going to be a Team of the Year crafting upgrade. Probably will come out, I would assume, tomorrow. There's going to be some rewards for that. Hansen and Rafinha 112th, man. We're going to go over the Team of the Year honorable mentions in 1 second. Henry Zidane getting World Tour cards next season. So the question is, when are we going to get that R9? Because that's what everybody's waiting for. But, guys, speaking of R9, I mean, all this going on, and then we've got an R9 and icon swap. So I think EA is just hitting the button. I think they don't care anymore. Obviously, these are going to be sick to do Evos on. And then these are all the Team of their honorable mentions, guys. So these cards, I'm going to move my face cam. These are going to be in packs tomorrow as well. So, this video is not going to be super long-lived. It's going to be about probably like 12, 14 hours when this video goes up that it'll be relevant. But we do have some pretty good-looking honorable mention cards as well. And then we'll go back because I didn't even go over the playstyle pluses. In what world is Pacho in 89 EA? In what world is Pacho and Marquinhos after last season 89s? Come on, guys. Salah, obviously, finesse tech, so good. That Salah is going to be so good. Kane with a massive pace boost with almost probably going to have 99 in every shooting department, plus the finesse, plus the low driven, ridiculous. We got Lamine Yamal with tech and finesse. I'm hoping they give Lamine Yamal a rapid because when I've been using the player of the month, I've noticed the lack of the rapid. So I would love to see that. Diani's gold card, one of the cards that just, messes me up this year. Really good card in this game. So that's going to be a really, really sleeper honorable mention in my opinion. We've got Patri Girajo, who I think this is going to be her card this year. I think this is finally going to be the Patri that everybody's been waiting for. The gold card, very good in the beginning of the year. After that, the wild card, it's kind of like they made it to be an attacker. It's not as good. Raya is going to be so annoying. Oh, my God, I'm not ready for that. We got Pacho with slide tackle and bruiser. We got Dumfries with bruiser and intercept. We got Lucho Diaz. I like that Diaz is getting in. Diaz has been underrated. He's been cooking at Bayern. I like that Diaz is getting in here. I mess with that. And I wonder if that image of Marquinhos is going to be real. But, man, this Diaz, I hope I can pack this card. If the 8220 comes out, guys, these are some of the cards that you guys could be grinding for. These are exciting. There's going to be more fodder ones, I think, because usually there's not only this many. There's probably going to be more, or at least a couple more that are fodder. But, yeah, all eyes on this, man. And, guys, let me say this. As we wind down the video here, this player pick, this SBC between Ronaldo and Messi is going to kill the market. It's going to kill. So you got to be careful because even Team of the Year cards, I think, I don't know if they're getting panic sold off this news. We have to go look at Team of the Year cards. If we look at Team of the Year, these attackers, Haaland's pretty steady at 1.8. I want to go look at the women's cards. What's Russo at? Russo's under a mil. Pajor is now under 1.4. So these are the ones that are dying definitely in price. You got to be careful, man, because every single person is going to be trying to get Ronaldo or Messi. These are players that have influenced people for years, are people's favorite players. And you drop an SBC of this level, people are going to do whatever they can to grind for it. They're going to sell cards. If there's an 8220, they're going to put everything into that 8220. I don't know if that's 100% going to come out, but look, between the SBCs that are leaked, between how underrated I feel like the current Team of the Year is, like I don't think EA boosted a lot. I think the 8220 will probably happen sometime next week. I think it will be in our future. And then the last thing to go over here, guys, is that Rafinha won the 12th man. They're giving him finesse, tech, rapid. Wow. Wow, what a card. Hansen is 5.5 with low-driven, trickster, and tiki-taka. Wow. Wow. Hansen's one of those cards this year that she's been so good the last couple years. She's not really had a lot of action on this game. I feel like people don't really use her. This card. Look at this card. Look at this card with 9 play styles, bro. Rapid, incisive, low-driven, finesse. So if she gets any of those plus this 95, it's ridiculous. She's got the 5.5. She is going to be absurd. But, guys, all eyes on this Messi Ronaldo. Guys, if the SBC comes out and it's 2.6 mil, are you guys completing it or you guys think it's a fleece? One thing we could go look at is expired FC25 SBCs, right? Because, how do I do this again? I'm flipping. Because last year we got a Cristiano Ronaldo expired, and then I'm going to search Ronaldo. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, there it is. So this was 1.5 mil during Team of the Year, and he also had finesse and rapid, which I feel like are even better this year. And this was a huge SBC that came out, and it had 290 squads. So look, 2.5 mil. You know, is it that fodder's more? Yes, but EA has definitely released this type of SBC before. Let's see what happens. Let's see, guys. All eyes on the player pick. I think it will be out tomorrow or this weekend. Usually Fridays are pretty big, so let's see what happens, guys.